6, a Daleville apartment complex is dealing with numerous bats flying around one building in the complex. It's an issue Deerfield apartment residents say has been ongoing for a couple of years, and now they're pleading for help. News 4's Kinsley Centers went to see the problem for herself and shares the worry of one resident who's looking out not only for herself, but for her child.
Every morning and every night, people who live in the front of this complex are battling bats. I got here just before sunrise to see the issue for myself and just take a look at this video. Of course, it's dark and these creatures move fast, but you can see several of them swarming the top of this building.
They be in the little crevices up there at the top of the roof. It's been going on for 2 years now.
Kyra Blanks lives in the complex. She says the bats leave behind feces on their cars, making the parking lot reek.
The smell is so strong of their pee. And it's like when you get in your car, you can smell it. The boo-boo is on your car. Like, it's ridiculous.
Her biggest concern,
I have a baby.
The health of her newborn child. She is in a lease agreement, so right now she is just hoping for the best. Blanks asked her landlord for a resolution, but hasn't gotten any help.
I asked, could I move to another building? And she said there's nothing they can do about it until August 16th.
Based on the video, there are a lot of bats.
Mike Croucher is the operations manager of Redmond Pest Solutions. He has worked in the industry for over a decade.
I can't speak to this case in particular. I've not physically been out to the residence, and seen it. But facts alone, when our human path crosses paths with wildlife and they take up residence in your same dwelling, there's issues that can arise.
One of the more known concerns is bats carry rabies, which Croucher says is rare. When bats infest living spaces, he says it becomes a sanitation issue. Bats are federally protected. Going in, physically grabbing the bats and pulling them out is not an option.
The only way we can, get them out of a structure is by a safe and humane means.
He says a professional inspection must be performed to ensure there are no immature bats or non-flyers present before an abatement can take place. It could be days or weeks before proper control measures are performed. While they are a nuisance, Croucher says bats are vital to the ecosystem.
Natural pest control, catching flying insects and things like that at night.
He shares this advice to anyone who may be dealing with bats.
They're not aggressive, so you don't have to be afraid of them attacking you or anything like that. If they swoop down around you, it's just more out of curiosity than them trying to be aggressive. But just watch out for these things.
In Daleville, I'm Kinsley Centers, your hometown news leader.
Croucher tells News 4 he's most concerned with respiratory issues in those who live with bats in their walls or ceilings. For your health, some quick tips from prevention from the Alabama Department of Public Health. They say avoid being bitten or scratched, get medical attention immediately, and report to local health departments who don't handle bats or approach stray and injured animals or wildlife. You should also avoid leaving trash or leftover pet food uncovered, which may also attract wildlife.